Doki Doki Takeover is the FNF mod for Doki Doki Literature Club. What started as a single song featuring just Monika has now become a large immersive story with all of the Doki girls. People seem to treat this mod as the peak considering that barely any DDLC-centric mods get made, but this should not be treated as the end-all be-all. There are aspects to this mod that some people neglect or never consider. Today, I will be breaking down each song from this mod, seeing how well made they truly are. If you enjoy this content and want to see more, please leave a like and subscribe. The true beginning of the story is the Monika Full Week, the update before Takeover. High school conflict is more upbeat than its name would suggest. Monika has suddenly appeared in the hating simulator, but she happily takes up boyfriend's offer to sing. Everything is nice and cheery, and Monika is here to enjoy her time. Her art is well made, her poses are quite expressive, and her voice has a pleasant sound and a great flow. The chart has some difficulty to it, and part of that comes from the vocals themselves. No matter what the chart was, for it to feel accurate to the vocals, it was not going to look pretty. Oh, and I cannot forget the error. There is one issue that I have with this song. The song does not define the character, it defines the situation. This means that you could replace Monika with a different character, and the song would be just as effective. The thing that keeps Monika relevant is the motive to your reality. You will hear this motive almost every time Monika is singing, and motives to other DDLC music tracks. As a whole, the song is pretty good. Senpai halts the solo show in Bara no Yume. He is upset about boyfriend's continued presence after embarrassing him in week 6, so he wants some revenge. With Monika suddenly having his microphone, he tries to force it off her, but she fights back. The song fills the air with a heavy atmosphere, making the song feel like a conflict. High school conflict is a more fitting name for this song than the previous. Monika and Senpai sing against boyfriend, wanting to keep the mic as long as they can from the other. Senpai is not any different from his base sprite, but Monika is now a bit agitated in her poses. The chart is friendlier than the previous song, which is not fitting since this is a fight. Again, I feel that the song does not define Monika enough, but overall, the song is fine as it is. Your demise is the rhythm of your reality merged with the dark intensity of thorns. Monika has let her jealousy get the better of her, again, and has deleted everyone so she can spend some alone time with boyfriend. Monika brings us to her club room from DDLC Act 3. Her larger sprite has a lot more detail, but her poses are expressive with little movement. That being said, I do not see why she would be angry. Monika has assumed full control of the situation, enjoying what she wanted. The end of her dialogue shows her maintaining her composure, so it is out of character for her to get mad. Later in the song, her poses start to glitch out, referencing creepy events from the original game and even one from FNF. Boyfriend is mad, and rightfully so since girlfriend has been deleted. The chart has a good flow, and this is the first instance of Markov notes. It's a hurt note that kills you. Fun. Their placement in this song is not bad, and the use of them to spell out just Monika at the start is a nice touch. You only see this on the hard difficulty, and that brings up something I typically do not talk about. I focus my discussion on the base charting of every song, or how I phrase it, the intended difficulty. The other difficulties serve as accessibility to those who want less or more of a challenge. On the other hand, having other difficulties means that you teach the player at a different pace, or even have something specific to the difficulty in question. For your demise, the Markov notes do not appear on easy, and they appear in lesser numbers on normal. The standard notes are also different, but I will mention this later. This song is completely centered around Monika, making for a unique experience. Monika has restored everything to its original state, but boyfriend and girlfriend are now inside of DDLC, where they immediately decide to sing some more. Each chapter features a music track based on the variations of "Okay Everyone" during the dialogue. Rain Clouds is a cheerful tune that is heavily based on a music piece from DDLC, that being "Ohayo Sayori Due to the hesitation of Natsuki and Yuri, Sayori decides to take up the offer to sing to set an example. Given Sayori's friendly and positive personality, she is very expressive with her animations. Her voice fits with her character, and the overall vocal flow plays well to the music. The chart is enjoyable to play, but there is an error. Alright, it's later. Take a look at this verse. Now, here is the same verse on easy. There is a drastic difference between hard and the other difficulties, and that is a problem. For rhythm games, while the difficulty can change, the music remains the same, so it is important to maintain the same rhythm as the music at all times. In this case, the rhythm is established by the vocals, which the notes are synced to. The difficulties mainly change the number of notes to hit, but they should still have the same rhythm. The easy and normal difficulties do not follow the rhythm of the vocals, at least not consistently. This style of charting is apparent in every song added as part of Takeover, but the Monica Full Week had different charting. The lower difficulties are different enough from hard, but not too different from one another, making easy feel like too much. I will not dock the songs for this, but it will reflect in the gameplay score for the mod. With that out of the way, Rain Clouds is a great introduction to the main story. My Confession is based on the music piece by the exact same name. This song took the rhythm of the original and made it upbeat. The original piece is somber to reflect the heavy emotions of Sayori's confession to having depression and of her love for the MC. Takeover focused on the visual novel aspects of DDLC, staying away from the horror. To some extent. This song is not bad, but by forcibly conforming it to this approach, it has effectively weakened its purpose. It still has a sense of emotion in the music, the vocals, and a sudden drop, but alongside a charting error, this song has more to be desired with its concept. My Sweet is a bubbly, cutesy song. After Sayori's performance, Natsuki is convinced to give singing a try. Everything about Natsuki in this mod plays to her tsundere-like behavior, that being the fact that she has a hard time being honest about herself, coming off negative to others. This is apparent in her dialogue, her poses, and the sound of the song itself. Her voice is fitting of her character, not just the tsundere aspects. For what it is, it does its job, but there is an error, so... Baka plays to the tsundere act even more. If the last song did not make that clear, this one hits the nail on the head. The music starts off with a similar cute impression, including some drawings on an overlay, but it soon turns into some heavy metal, roughing things up. This song is partially based on, and features a motive to, Strawberry Peppermint, Natsuki's theme from DDLC+. With a great vocal flow and another charting error, this song leaves a strong impression. Deep Breaths is a much calmer song. Although still shy, Yuri is persuaded to have her turn and sing. Just like Natsuki, the things with Yuri are centered around her calm, shy behavior, from her poses and voice to the flow of the song. The music has an elegant feel, and a visual overlay of sparkles helps in defining this. The vocals have a great flow, and there are no errors in the song. I will also mention that this song has the best charts for the lower difficulties in terms of maintaining the rhythm of the vocals. My Confession is an alright second. This song is beautifully crafted. Obsession is where things start to feel off. Natsuki has a sickness strike her, prompting Sayori to take Natsuki to the nurse's office and leaving Yuri alone with boyfriend and girlfriend. Yuri starts to get into the singing, maybe a bit too much. The song starts off as inconspicuous, having a motive to play with me, but it does not take long for things to go south. Yuri's obsessive behavior from Act 2 comes out, bringing out the Markov notes. The music is unsettling as Yuri's voice is now more vibrant, yet unnerving. Her poses are more expressive and show her crazed behavior well. The rhythm of the chart, to some extent, gets a bit strange, making it harder to play. While Deep Breaths had the best lower difficulty charting, Obsession has the worst. It features one instance of Markov notes on easy and a few on normal. They have good placements, keeping them from being annoying. This song does well at setting a mood. Reconciliation is Monika's way of making up to boyfriend and girlfriend. After realizing the game is falling apart because she is missing, Monika returns to DDLC. With everything fixed, Monika apologizes to boyfriend and girlfriend and offers to sing one last song. Monika's poses are similar to her Pixel ones, still maintaining that expressiveness. The song is filled with motifs to DDLC tracks, including the main theme, and the music is based on Candy Hearts, a DDLC Plus track. Monika has an elegant voice that fits well with her character. The chart has a wonderful feel and no errors to speak of. The song is simple yet beautiful. Before I move on, let me talk about the writing of this mod. Duster created a unique story through merging DDLC and FNF, but I have certain issues with the portrayals of the Doki girls. Duster states that Takeover takes place after Act 3, but not after the full game ending. Given the dialogue between Monika and Senpai, this point in time is likely Act 4. Duster just said it in the most roundabout way. I actually do not have a problem with Monika's portrayal. Her character feels accurate. The issues lie in the other three. If this is Act 4, why would Sayori manipulate Natsuki's and Yuri's character files? Sayori knows what Monika did. Sayori knows what she herself is capable of through Monika's position. She wouldn't make the other girls unlikable because she should know that it wouldn't work. It's as if she doesn't know of Monika's mistakes, as if Sayori is the first one to make the mistakes. This scenario is not Act 4, but rather Act 2. Monika says that the game did not work properly when everyone wasn't present, but she did a good job at removing Sayori from any necessary procedures in the original game. The glitches were the direct result of Monika's tampering. If Sayori is not as competent in programming as Monika is, she could make mistakes, causing a snowball effect. With Natsuki and Yuri, I do not like how they are written as the faults of their personality and nothing else. Each of them has their own unique personality. But here, there is nothing but the fodder that feeds the stereotypical romance story that DDLC used as a mask. Look, if this sounds like a rant, you are free to disregard anything I just said. Let's move on. With the story completed, now comes the day the original game never reached, the festival. There is a brief conversation with the MC, who only seems to serve the purpose of explaining the situation. Each of the girls chooses a song that is based on another mod, relating it to themselves in some way. Yuri's choice is Crucify from Friday Night Fever. She finds herself immersed in the plot of that mod, which is a reasoning that fits her character. The music has more impact with its instruments, moving away from the organ to shift the idea from fighting a religious figure to more of a fantasy-based figure. The vocal flow is mostly the same, and the voices of the two work well with the music. Aside from a charting error, the song is well made. Natsuki chooses Beethoven from Arcade Showdown. She picks the song because of the cute cat, that being Cappy, on the album art. This is likely because Natsuki gets associated with cute a lot due to her appearance. Again, the music has more impact, making it more serious compared to the playful arcade feel of the original. The vocal pattern removed a verse and partially filled the space, but that does not damage the song. The voices work well, and there are no errors, so the song is overall incredible. Sayori selects It's Complicated from FNF Soft. She connects with how the song is both happy and sad, which is both fitting of Sayori and accurate about the original. But remember the issue I mentioned about My Confession? Well, this song has that same problem. It took away the sad feeling, leaving only the happy feeling. The original has a feeling of tension, but this remix makes that a feeling of hope by simply making the music have more impact. The vocal flow is quite different, almost making it feel like a completely different song. The voices work well with the music, but with numerous charting errors, this song is merely alright. Monika decides on Glitcher from Versus Hex. Monika chooses this song because people would associate this with her due to its name. I think it would have been better to find a song that fit with her character rather than her concept. Unlike the others, this song eases up on the force of the music, since the original is dubstep. The vocal pattern remains the same, except for specific changes to align with the new vocals. The voices fit with the music, making for a great song. With all the chapters completed, all that is left are the unlockable songs found in free play. Your Reality is literally the same music piece from the original game, except the vocals have been removed to allow for Senpai to sing with Monika. The music is a slow, emotional piece that plays during the credits, telling Monika's story. The voices do not fit that well with the music, but they still have a pleasant sound, although it seems that someone saved a bit of Senpai's voice in the instrumental. There is only one difficulty, but the chart has a good flow with no errors, so the song is still great. Poems and Thorns is another song with Monika and Senpai fighting over the microphone. The song is a great tune with its dance feel, and the vocals have both an incredible flow and sound, but just like the first two songs from Monika Full Week, there is nothing that defines Monika's presence. It also references some of the same motifs as those two. There is nothing different about the art, so the song is still well made. Dual Demise has the same idea as Poems and Thorns, but it is based on your demise. Again, a great tune with a dance feel, an alright flow and great sound for the vocals, and a better relation to Monika with the use of a Your Reality motive. The art is no different, but with numerous errors, this song is a bit away from being incredible. Epiphany is the final song of the mod, unlocked after beating the festival week on hard. This song sums up the entirety of Act 3. You are greeted by Monika in her club room, where she begins to speak to you, not boyfriend. She will call you by the name of your user folder, unless you have self-awareness turned off, in which she will call you user instead. She can also detect recording softwares, ignoring the user folder entirely. To spend as much time with you as possible, she has created an intentionally difficult song with only one difficulty. It has the highest BPM of any song in the mod, and it is littered with Markov notes. They tend to appear uncomfortably close to the normal notes. If this were Versus Tricky, it could be a bit more acceptable. A big thing that Versus Tricky did with its hurt notes that basically no other mod does is that hurt notes are harder to hit than a normal note. Since the Markov note has the same hit window as a normal note, putting them this close and before the normal note forces you to have good accuracy if you want to hit the right one. This one is so egregious, attempting to hit this at perfect timing will likely result in you hitting the Markov. And if you are unlucky... Despite that, this song has things to keep you playing. The art for this song is more detailed than anything else in the mod, and the music is well crafted, creating an intense mood that defines Monika and is beautiful to listen to. The vocals still have a pleasant sound and a great rhythm. The difficulty could be balanced better, but overall this song is a great experience. The last thing I will mention is that the main menu can feature a number of characters, including cameos, references, and other depictions. Some of these characters will bop to the BPM of the currently playing music track, while others play a set animation. There is a lot more in this mod that I could discuss, but by that point, I would simply be pointing things out. That is everything that I have to mention here. Here are my overall scores for the mod. Doki Doki Takeover is a creative story that remains faithful to the visual novel aspects and the surprising horror of the original game. It is impressive for what it came up with, but there are certainly things that could be better. FNF mods are fan games, and when it comes to games, there is always a way to make something better. That is the very idea of having sequels. There is a lot of potential with the writing, and I hope to see someone use that to the fullest. Feel free to share your thoughts on the mod in the comments below. Until next time.